Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your host DRich, and today is Monday, May 23rd, 2022. Happy Monday, folks. As always, I hope that all of these videos, like any other video that I put out, finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. And we always want to make sure that we are always positive and always in a good mood in regards to anything that might be going on with us personally, individually, or even as crypto investors. So anyway, just want to make sure you guys are well and you guys are doing great. Also hope that you all had an outstanding weekend this weekend and you were able to do something fun, new, and exciting. That's kind of like the way I like to put it, because sometimes we don't do enough of that. So anyway, I had an outstanding weekend, especially on the heels of CTGX. With their little baby pump. We're going to go over that today on today's video. But before we do that, make sure you hit that like button to help support the channel. And without that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is coming from Yahoo News or Yahoo Finance. And this was put out back in 2014. So as I'm looking more and more into this project, I'm trying to see a little bit of the history of CTGX and things like that. And here we are with this article. CTGX Mining Inc. announces a promotion of Mr. Tom Alier as the new chairman of the board of directors for CTGX Mining. Really not here nor there. Just want to point out the headlines of the article. All right. But there are some interesting points here that I really wanted to go over that I find very interesting. Okay, so this guy, Mr. Trombley, went on to state that Tom additionally brings a mindset and strong business acumen that is also dedicated to utilizing the latest in green technology for the benefit of not only his company and shareholders, but the benefit of the entire planet. That is a win-win relationship and mindset of innovation, which certainly resonates with the CTGX Mining. And again, folks, this article was put out almost 8 years ago. All right. But things that that caught my eye with this article is Tom Alier has over 35 years of experience in business leadership, strategic planning, operations, and management at the senior executive level. He was formerly was the vice president and general manager at Xerox. I don't recall where Xerox really came up in the last several years for me. Maybe President Trump mentioned it, just like he mentioned Kodak. And if you kind of fall in the line of, some of the things that President Trump drops on us, then you kind of get the idea that these corporations or businesses will be used for like pharmaceuticals, for like Kodak, imaging, deep scan imaging, and things like that for, for like, how can I say it? Medical. All right. In different ways that these companies will come back to life. It seems like they're like dead and gone, and no one's really paying attention. So that kind of caught my attention there. So there's that. This is this article here. All right. So I just want to start with that and find those interesting things. Now, if you go look at it on the Market Watch, not sure if it's still a tradable stock. Haven't gone down that far, but here, if you look at it, this was last updated April 7th, 2022. All right, and it's at 2 whatever. It's not even a penny yet. So I just want to make sure that we get into it or look at it from that point of view. I don't. Let's just go ahead and look at some other stuff. I think at one point in time, if I'm not mistaken, it was trading at I don't know, $10 million. I would like to show you that so that you can understand. Okay, so let's go overall, right? Let's check it out. There it is. So I don't know what the likelihood of this is. Okay, that looks more than 10 million, more so than the trillion, I guess. That's back in 2019, I guess. The price was this 22 cents, and as you can see, the price here as we go back to 1997. I find it very interesting that we have gone over this on the channel, and some new discovery allows me to look at this a little bit different. Okay, and I'm not sure, again, this was 4/1/2022. That's where the price is, so you can see it throughout the years as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I find it interesting that that price was just that much, if I'm not mistaken. So keep eye on it. If there's a way that we can buy this, I think that putting a couple dollars on it wouldn't hurt necessarily at all. So this is coming from marketwatch.com. So if you want to go look it up, the ticker is CHCX. That is the ticker for CTGX Mining Inc. And speaking of it, over the weekend there was kind of like a bull run of some sort for this asset that we brought to you several weeks ago. And with that being said, I want to make sure that we go back over it, rehash it a little bit. I'm not telling you to buy this asset. I'm not telling you to do what I do. But one thing I do know is I was able to make some money on it, and I hope that you were able to make some money as well. Okay, when I reported to you guys on this was under 10,000 trust lines. Okay, there's 12,588 funded. So that means the number is growing when it comes to that. And I wanted to make sure you guys are still on it, looking at it. Now, again, a lot of folks are saying that it's a scam or it's a pump and dump. I can get that because some of those assets could be potentially, but we want to make sure that we're looking at the right asset. And if it is in fact a pump and dump, what I would assume as smart investors or traders, you're going to take profit. You can swap this back into XLM on your Lobster wallet and increase your XLM holdings. So there's always more than one way to skin a cat. There's always more than one way to look at things. And then when you're in profit, you want to make sure you're taking profit and converting it or swapping back to XLM or another asset that you might find on your Lobster wallet or anything like that, or even take the XLM and put it in your Heart or your Cold wallet, which I've done. So learn to trade, learn to look at the market, and here is the chart, all right, for the last month. Okay, now as you can see these big wicks here all the way up. It went all the way up to about 10 cents there, close to 10 cents. And I do believe with this trend line here going back this way, through this channel, I do believe the more volume that comes in, the more people get involved with the project, we'll see price appreciation. So there's that. I just wanted to make sure we reported on it. So anyway, this is a article from bitcoinist.com. Wanted to read it because I found it very interesting. To say the least, CryptoG, CTGX, the second coming of Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto, which was sponsored article from Bitcoinist. Who knows? The real identity of Satoshi Nakamoto remains a mystery, but their brainchild Bitcoin has gone on to achieve wonderful things since it was created back in 2009. And Nakamoto's anonymity has first given people reason to doubt the digital asset, but in time it's become one of the major reasons why it is such a trusted cryptocurrency. And here the CryptoG group project was founded by an anonymous individual who is eerily similar to the Bitcoin creator. And the founder has no plans to make their identity public, but wants to build out what will effectively do what Bitcoin has failed to do. And this is to provide a new monetary system that is free from the control of the current unjust traditional and conservative monetary systems. CryptoG's group mission has sparked a lot of interest from crypto enthusiasts who have likened it to the early days of Bitcoin. Is it really Satoshi Nakamoto? It is rumored that Satoshi is the mastermind behind the CryptoG group. However, the whole point of remaining anonymous is the fact that no one can tell who is behind it, but that does not take credibility away from the project. CTGX has already grown to a market cap of over 40 million with a holder base that has surpassed 11,000. Okay. Strong supporters as token holders, early adopters have already seen a massive gains, such as turning 1,000 into 100,000. And there is more to come. Now, I did not trade. I did not buy $1,000 worth. Okay. Now, if you want to call my little chump change, a couple $100 towards this asset, then yeah, I made a cool return, but nothing to the likes of 100,000. Okay. Just like Bitcoin was able to do better and more time went by, so is CTGX expected to continue to grow into a $1 trillion market cap based on their crypto fund size. And again, here is one factor that strongly supports the argument is the fact that it has a limited supply, unlike digital assets like Luna, whose infinite supply through minting saw it finally crash. CTGX is an inflationary asset that will ever only have 1 billion total supply of tokens, which is already in circulation. So there you have it, folks. I mean, I know it's not 1 billion exactly, but we are close. Okay. There's 999 million tokens, and for a lot of investors, their greatest regrets have been that they did not get into Bitcoin on time. And again, that's just kind of how I feel about Bitcoin. Same sentiments. Exactly. If you are not an early adopter, you can't really expect high returns on that investment. Okay. Now, if you can afford a Bitcoin, use that, use discernment. Okay. So CryptoG is still a very young project, and as such provides a unique opportunity for investors to get in early on a digital asset with immense potential. And again, CTGX has already grown rapidly, and that is before being listed on big exchanges. Its upcoming listing on Binance will no doubt see a large number of investors getting into the project, thus drastically increasing the price of the digital asset. Okay, so there's better days ahead for token holders. And again, CryptoG has announced that it plans to liquidate the 1 million Bitcoin owned by Satoshi. This Bitcoin will then be distributed as the funding for all CTGX holders. Now, this is all speculative. I don't know that this is to be true. Okay. I'm only reporting on it. This is never financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. But when you look at things like this, and I'm going to show you something different that kind of like, some bells went off. Okay, whatever. I don't have any red flags to report as of yet. All right. The project is also planned to inject another $175.8 billion fund into the CTGX liquidity pool between the second and third quarters of 2022. Once more, holders stand to benefit from this move. So I can't tell you if this is actually true. Again, I don't know. But from what I'm seeing, a lot of different talk on Twitter, Telegram, things like that. These folks are really trying to ramp this up, and I'm in. So we're going to try to continue to reap the benefits and continue to profit off of CTGX, and we'll ride it out. It's come down a little bit, but that's not here nor there. If it goes back up to a certain point, yes, we'll take profit, slice some of that down, and just park it to the side. Or again, like I said, swap it to XLM. CTGX is also being created with the best features that make Bitcoin unique. It is lightning fast when it comes to transaction fees, and it is also cheap to transact. Okay, and they are looking to launch a world first decentralized crypto bank in the first quarter of 2023. And again, once this is done, it will make CTGX one of the most valuable tokens in the world. And again, folks, here is their website. You can go check that out. Here it is for you folks to do that. And if you want, a referral, there you have it. You get you 10,000. Okay, you get 10,000 tokens. If you buy them, you can use my referral link. It's in the description. I don't care if you do or don't. Okay, I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm just here to give you a presentation on some things. And again, it will be listed on Binance in 2 days, 11 hours and 40 minutes with some seconds attached. So there you have it, folks. I don't know how true this is, but again, I've already profited. I've already made my money back, but I'm still here to actually see what happens. So I'm excited for that. So anyway, there was this video. Okay, Satoshi Nakamoto, it's time. This premiered April 29th, 2021, which is well over a year ago. And I just want you folks to listen to the video, use discernment. I'm not saying this is Satoshi or anyone like that, but I find it interesting nevertheless. So I'll leave that in the description for you to go check it out, and you decide what you want to do. And again, you can get CTGX on Lobster, and you want to make sure you have the right contract address on there. Okay, this is the contract address, so you want to make sure when you go on there, because like I showed you last week, okay, there's a shitload of them. Okay, and you want to make sure that you looking at the right one. So you got these many funded trust lines and everything like that. So again, I'll demonstrate for you. This is an unlocked asset, folks. Unlocked asset there. All right, so you can see their chart here, and it doesn't look anywhere similar. All right, and then you can look at the total supply. All right, so make sure you're paying attention to that. So anyway, let's see if we can go back there. Right, so here you go. 13,758 trust lines, 12,607 are funded. All right, and there's that contract address. And again, here is the amount of CTGX tokens that are available, which was stated in the article that we just read. So there that is, folks. Use discernment, use your own intelligence and ideas of when to get in a trade and get out of a trade. And if you're looking for an extra couple bucks, I think that this is an opportunity to put an extra couple dollars in your pocket. So anyway, here is the coin market cap from CoinGecko. 42.4% dominance with Bitcoin, 18.3% with Ethereum. Bitcoin $30,405.60. Ethereum $2,068.20. BNB back at number 4, $332.59. And as we can see, USDC at number 5, $53.5 billion market cap. While our beloved XRP is at 42.5 cents. Continue to accumulate and acquire is my only method, if you can afford to do so. And again, 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there, it adds up, and don't ever think that it doesn't. Cardano 54 cents, almost 55 there. BUSD still in the top 10. Solana 53.62, and Polkadot $10.60 while in the leading out the top 10. So here we have it, folks. We see a little green in the market. But proceed with caution. We'll see what happens. Stellar XLM, 13 cents. We see some others like VeChain, 3 cents. HBAR, 10 cents. you name it, you can buy it for the cheap, pennies on the dollar. And again, you can use your imagination when doing research on these assets. You know your price target, you know what you're looking for when it comes to the price of these particular assets that I mentioned, 35 cents, almost 36 for IOTA. And you can come to that conclusion on your very own. It's just like I believe XRP is a $10,000 token. That's just my opinion, all right? And it has nothing to do with market cap. It has nothing to do with the amount of tokens that exist, because I believe that once the systems are flush and they're ready to rock and roll, we can easily see that, especially with a set price, and especially if it's also attached to a precious metal like gold. And I do believe that that will happen. XDC, 4 pennies. What else can you do with that? All right, so there's that, folks. There's the market cap. And we got a $1.37 trillion market cap, which is a 1.7% increase over the last 24 hours. Are we headed to another bull run? I don't know, but I'm patient, and we'll see what happens. So I encourage you to do the same. If you don't do nothing at all, nothing changes. All right, so sometimes it's better to stay put. If you can't do anything, I get that these prices are low, and even me, sometimes I can't go back into the market and buy some of these lower prices, and it's discouraging because you want them and you know that you have a goal in mind, and you know that you are going to benefit tremendously on the upside. So there you have it. There's some other ones here that I do believe in that are going to be worthwhile. You can probably throw anything at the wall and it'll stick, and you'll make some profit as long as you know how to take it. So anyway, folks, that was a real quick video I just wanted to put out today. Welcome back for another week. That's going to be a lot of booms this week. I know it. I feel it. And there's a lot of things going on, and I'm going to tell you this monkeypox crap is just a bunch of bullshit malarkey. And I think that once they start going back, I might get this video censored. I don't know. I don't care at the moment because I'm tired of the shenanigans and the nonsense. So if you start seeing restrictions, mandates, and things like that, that lets you know that we are close. Okay, you're starting to see a lot of folks come down with COVID, and that is like comms for those who know what's really going on behind the scenes. And we're starting to see things with Taiwan ramp up, and we're starting to see these other folks join NATO, and I expect that to ramp up over there. And I think that we are headed to something drastic. So keep your eye on, keep your head on the swivel. We're starting to see more mass shootings, things like that. So it's always important to, pay attention to those things in the news, whether you want to hear them from me or not. I have to speak on them because I'm going to speak my truth, and you guys got to look at it from a different perspective, especially when they are trying to get you out of crypto. Christine Lagarde says there's no use for crypto, it's worthless. I don't even know what the hell she's talking about anymore, because they're all part of one big club, and we're not in it. We just got to find a way to find our way in our own club, create our own club, so that we don't even have to worry about them. So there's that. There's my spill. There's my rant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out, and most definitely the subscribe button, which also helps the channel grow. So anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be back with some more stuff. And otherwise, have a great rest of your day. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.